My name is Paige Palmer, and I am 31 years old. On a Tuesday, this past October, my mother walked into the legal aid office where I work in Dayton, Ohio, gave the receptionist her name, and looked straight through the woman standing behind the counter with an armful of case files, her own daughter. In her tote bag, I already knew, was a gray grid-ruled notebook. When I was 12, my parents decided the basics of my life were extras. When I was 14, they stopped paying for my food, my clothes, and my school supplies, and I worked 3 jobs just to eat and stay in school. At 15, they taped an envelope to my bedroom door and ordered me to pay them rent or move out. 16 years later, my mom had come back with a bill for all of it. The front desk called my extension. "There is a Mrs. Palmer here," says she is family. I looked through the glass at the waiting room. 58-years-old cardigan, ironed purse squared on her knees like it had an appointment of its own. I had not heard her voice in almost 3 years. I sent a message down instead. Friday, 4:00, conference room B. She could make an appointment like everyone else to decide what I owed her. I had to go back to a kitchen on Delmare Avenue. In the fall, I turned 12. My mother sat me down with a pad of paper and a new vocabulary word. "Extras, you are 12 now," she said. "Extras are on you, shampoo, notebook, paper." Anything that touched only my life was reclassified overnight. At the end of that month, she handed me a torn strip of paper. September, $11.50. My first invoice at 12 years old. At 14, the arithmetic changed. Over a boxed birthday cake, she said, "Food, clothes, school things, your responsibility, all of it, we are done." She opened the pantry and showed me the masking tape labels on the shelves. My shelf sat empty at the bottom. "Nothing in this house is free," she said gently, like she was handing me the family heirloom. I worked a produce stand on Saturdays, babysat weeknights, stood behind an ice cream window all summer. I applied for free lunch at school and got denied because on paper my parents made too much money. The programs are built for houses with no money in them, not for a house where the money just does not reach the child. At 15, my winter coat was 2 years too small. I bought my own from a thrift store. My mother drove me there and waited in the car. That Sunday, I found her notebook open to my page. Gas to thrift store, $4. She had billed me for the ride to buy the coat I paid for myself. That night, I understood there was no bottom to this account. 11 days later, an envelope appeared taped to my bedroom door. Rent $250. Pay by the first or make other arrangements. At dinner, my mother walked to the hall closet and showed me an empty navy duffel bag, tag still on. She had bought a bag for my leaving before she ever named the price of my staying. 16 years later, she sat across a conference room table and slid something toward me bolder than anything she ever taped to my door. And what I slid back is the reason my brother no longer speaks to me.